If you walk through the neighborhood of Egleston Square, you may encounter one of the many lovely community gardens scattered around the area, carefully cared for and curated by the passionate gardeners through the Gardens of Egleston project.
So all of us here in the project have grow food on small plots. Could be in our backyards, could be connected to larger community gardens, and that's really important for us to be connected not only for our ability to share resources with each other, but also to remain in power and continue to remind ourselves of the knowledge that we are the ones who control the space and we can build our neighborhoods and our relationships how we want to.
Gardens of Egleston is a creative storytelling mapping project that explores the rich history, culture, and climate resilience through their beloved and beautiful gardening commons and green spaces. The in-depth map of local community gardens paints a clear picture of the passion that Egleston residents have for fresh food and greenery.
The Gardens of Egleston project was created to literally put Egleston on the map in terms of our great density of gardening commons. Gardening commons are important because it's where we grow together, we learn together, we provide mutual aid and food for each other. And it's essential to do this because we're not talking about how we're going to survive because of who has the most money. It's about how we share the land and connect to nature.
These gardeners are fully committed to making our world a greener and healthier place to live.
I think it's really important promoting the community aspect, increasing localism in terms of buying local fruit, being able to consume fruits and vegetables that are right from your backyard as opposed to importing it from other countries and contaminating the environment through emissions. And I really think it brings the neighborhood together. When people see what you're growing in your yard, they stop by, they ask questions, and you might be able to inspire them to do it themselves at their own house.
And tending to the gardens is just one aspect of the project. Organizers aim to not only bring more awareness to the importance of sustainability and climate change, but to bring residents to a central space where they can convene and connect.
Our gardens are classified as permaculture. This is a way of growing plants that both enrich the earth as well as provide for human needs. It is sustainable. We don't exhaust the earth. We don't extract. We help build up Mother Earth and also meet the needs of ourselves and our communities.
Green thumbs everywhere know the power of a connection with nature. And giving access to healthy food alternatives to these dedicated residents creates a unified community that deeply cares for the health and happiness of their neighbors.
I'm from the Caribbean, and one of the things that is very common in the Caribbean is to have fruit trees in the backyard, you have plants in your house, and growing up, my family came here to Boston intentionally from Barbados, and we had all kinds of green plants in our living room, we had all kinds of things growing outside, and as I grew up, the more opportunities I had to grow with others, I found that same kind of community that I always felt at home and in family.
The Egleston Garden spans across the neighborhood through parks, schools, and food forests, bringing green sanctuaries to 14 locations and enhancing the quality of life for all Egleston residents.